Oh man, does it feel good to see that big, beautiful mountain again, because yes, the best amusement park around is back. Canada's Wonderland, baby! And the band is back together because Grace Peacock, back on the show.
Hi, hey Tim, how's it going? Welcome back.
Good to see you. I was trying to think, like the last time I was here, I think it was Halloween Haunt 2019.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Oh my goodness, it's just great to see people here again, like the screams and the rides, and everybody doing okay?
Yeah, we're great. We're great. It's been a long time away, but we're so happy to have guests back in the park. And from what I'm hearing, guests are happy to be back here too. You know, getting the funnel cake, getting on their favorite rides, just getting out of the house.
Okay, before we get to all the protocols, that type of stuff, I should say happy anniversary. There's
Not
a big
me.
one. Yeah.
Park, yeah.
You've been here for 40 years, Grace? Oh my goodness, you look good. 1981.
Yes.
40 years.
Park opened May 1981, and we still have a lot of the original rides that were here. It opened with 30 attractions. You know, Dragon Fire's an original, Mighty Canadian Mind Buster's an original. Yeah. And I think, you know, absence makes the heart grow fonder. I think people were really reflecting on like their best memories when they were here last year when they couldn't come. So it's a special anniversary to finally be able to open the park up again.
Yeah, totally. Okay, let's get to it.
Yes.
Anybody that doesn't know, what do you need to know if you want to come back to Wonderland this season?
Right, so for anybody who came before, it's a bit of a different experience. Biggest change is that you need a reservation to come to the park now. So you've got to book your day of visit plus your arrival time, and that's going to help us manage the flow of guests through the gates and also make sure everybody's got lots of space to spread apart. Face coverings are also required for everybody over age 2 in a lot of cases. So like, for example, indoors, on rides, and anywhere outdoors where you can't maintain that 2 meters physical distance.
We're distant, so we don't when you're walking around. Okay.
Yeah, if you got the space, you're good. And we have a lot of reminders for physical distancing. We have, like, you know, controlling traffic, one-way direction, that kind of thing to keep look out for. And we're doing a lot of enhanced cleaning on all the rides, high-touch surface areas throughout the park.
What does step 3 mean for you guys?
Right, step 3, the biggest change there is we will be finally allowed to fill our rides to full capacity. In step 2, we're only permitted to do that to 25%. So being able to fill the rides is really going to help us in getting those lines moving. And we are going to be gradually increasing park capacity over the next couple of weeks. We're allowed to go to 75% as of step 3, but we're not going to go there right away. We're going to take our time getting there.
Okay. Is there still funnel cakes?
Oh yeah, we got funnel cakes. You know it.
Jimmy need a funnel cake. We'll do that. We'll celebrate 40 years here at Canada's Wonderland because they're back open. We didn't get to what's new this year because there are a couple of new things. Well, they'll tackle that. And you see those waterfalls up there? That's something that we've never done because the divers, they're originals too. Been around for 40 years. How old are they now? Wonderland is back, baby. Happy Friday. We'll see you on Morning Live. You know what? I think we deserve to celebrate. It's been a long year and a half, and that's what we're doing this morning because Canada's Wonderland is back open, and we asked for some sweets, and they delivered. Back with Grace Peacock. Holy smokies, Grace. Wow. Okay, because a couple of things. If you missed the first segment, 40 years. Okay, so you guys are working in a new menu for celebrating 40 years at Wonderland?
Yeah, it's a party, right? 40 years, we're finally open, so we're gonna have dessert first.
Can we maybe indulge ourselves a little bit? I'm gonna go right there. What am I grabbing right here, Grace?
That's one of our gourmet cake pops. I believe that's chocolate cake inside that one.
Right, okay, I'll test that out.
And many of these are featured at our new pastry shop. It's called Sugar and Spice. It's located here on International Street.
It's right there. So as you're walking in, as you're walking out, you can grab a sweet. Any personal faves in here, Grace?
Well, you know what? I couldn't choose if you made me. Like, we've got gourmet cupcakes. We've got chocolate-covered marshmallows, brownies. We've got cookies on a stick. Obviously, our cake pops, which you are trying.
Yep.
This is our celebration cake. This is special for our 40th. Look at those layers.
Yeah, how many is there? 2,
It's like the
4,
rainbow.
6, yeah, 6 layers in there.
And then we've got like these giant 9-inch cookies. So you can get these on their own, or we also have them as cookie witches, you know, with ice cream in the middle.
Oh,
amazing.
With those ones?
Yes.
You put ice cream in the middle of that?
Yeah, over at our Mountainside Cafe. And we've got macaroons. We have our special Canada's Wonderland vegan cookies. You know what? There's no shortage of places to get your sugar fix here.
Right. Well, this is I like how a lot of things are on a stick because it's great for the kids or for the adults to be walking around the park and grabbing it
Exactly.
and just kind of chewing on that.
Right?
Okay, we don't see something on this table that is synonymous with Wonderland. Please tell us we still have funnel cakes, Grace.
Of course, yes. Funnel cakes are back.
Okay.
I know, while we were closed, we gave out the recipe for people to make it at home. But you know what? There's nothing like the original. We got it. People are having it again with the iconic strawberry sauce and ice cream. So yeah, no worries. It's still here.
Okay. Are funnel cakes, do you know, are they original?
Yeah, we've been making funnel cakes since 1981.
Since 81, because there's not too many things that are original. Funnel cakes is one of them. And
Right.
the Victoria High Divers is another one. And we'll be doing that when we come back. There's also something new, okay, in Splashworks.
That's right. It's
Should we
another mountain.
What's it called?
Mountain Bay Cliffs. It's a cliff jumping experience.
That we get to do?
You feel like jumping off a cliff today?
Do you?
I think you should.
I see how this goes. All right. Reminder, if you're coming to Wonderland, you do need a reservation. Okay, so that is the key. Just give you a time slot for them to organize everything and everything runs smoothly. But when you get in here, you can enjoy one of these beauties. We'll be back with lots more. Canada's Wonderland. No more live. Yeah. All right.
How was it?
Thanks, Keith.
That was okay.
Grace.
That was all right.
I got my bathing suit on. You're wearing the same thing. What's the deal?
That's all right.
I can confirm that water is very warm. That was very nice. Okay, this is exciting. This is new.
Brand new. This is Mountain Bay Cliffs. It's our
Okay.
cliff jumping experience, as you just saw.
So 3 different platforms that you can jump off of. I went for the
The baby one.
little guy.
I think you could do better, though.
You think?
I think so. Well,
Okay.
you came all this way.
Are you telling me to put my big boy pants on,
Yeah,
Grace?
I think we got to see you up
Ah, okay. Well, we'll get to that in a second. So this is new. So was this for this year, last year? Like, when was this ready
there.
to go?
This was meant to be our new attraction last year. Obviously, we didn't get to open,
Yeah.
so delayed reveal. But here we are. And yeah, it's really exciting. The tallest platform is 25 feet high.
Wow. Hello up there,
Hi.
guys. Ages?
You have to be a minimum of 54 inches, and
Okay,
you
so
need
it
to be
goes
able to swim on your own.
So it goes on height. I did the pencil dive there. That's kind of encouraging. I don't think you can be diving off of that.
There are rules, yes.
Okay.
I mean, you need to have your arms straight down at your sides and your feet pointed. So you're going in, because if your arms are out and they slap the water, it might hurt.
Yeah.
You know? So we want to take safety into consideration
Is
here.
this like the miniature version of the Victoria High Divers over on the mountain? Is that kind of where it stems from a
It's
little
the
bit?
same kind of material, you're right.
Yeah, it looks very similar. Okay, something we haven't talked about. So we've talked about, yes, if you want to come to Wonderland, you got to have a reservation. Okay, that's the first thing. That's the most important thing. What happens for season pass holders?
So our season's passes have been extended until Labor Day next year, 2022.
Okay.
If you purchase a new one even, it's going to be good until the end of next summer.
The end of next year. Why'd you guys do that?
Well, you know what? We were closed all last season, and we only opened up, in the beginning of July. So we wanted to give the guests, the best value for their season's pass, and so people can come this summer or next. Or both.
I was going to say, I missed that sound.
I know. People screaming on.
Right? It must have been so weird being here last year with that sound of screams. Okay, we got one more segment that we'll do, and we're actually doing something that they're celebrating 40 years, okay? One of the original things is the Victoria High Divers, so we're gonna go check out that show because that's a must-have if you are coming to Wonderland. And then...
How you feeling? I think you can do it. I think you can do it.
What do you think, Keith? All right, let's see it. Oh, I can't do this. All right, one final stop here at Canada's Wonderland, and that's a scene you know, right? You know those falls, you know those mountains. Those have been around for 40 years because they're celebrating their 40th anniversary, and there's not all that many things that have been around for 40 years. You know what else has been though? Victoria High Divers. They've been jumping off that platform since 1981. Happy to be joined by Oog, who's the producer of the show. Good to see you, Oog.
Good to see you too.
So how long have you been jumping off that platform?
The first time I personally jumped was in 2002.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember the actual first time you did go up there and jump off?
From here?
Yeah, from here.
It was early June 2002.
You must have, like, what kind of background do you have to get up there and jump off of something like that?
I personally have a trampoline background.
Okay.
Yeah, trampoline, divers are usually the background that you're looking at to be able to dive from that height. We're actually diving feet first when we high dive, so it's kind of make it easier a little bit for a trampolinist to learn how to high dive.
Is it too high? Because how high is it?
It's about 20 meters.
20 meters.
60 feet.
Because can you dive from that high? Like, or is it deep enough to actually?
Yeah, it's feasible to dive head first, but you can't do it 4 times a day because it's too hard. The impact is too hard for the shoulders. Where landing feet first, then you're strong enough to get into the water without being injured. So I think it's feasible going head first, let's say, once or twice, but you can't do it repeatedly.
Because you're doing all other things as you're going down.
Exactly. Also,
right.
Also.
So 4 times a day,
yeah.
All the way to Labor Day.
Yeah.
Are the shows different? Like, what are you bringing every time? Like,
the dives are different.
Yeah.
The show is pretty much the same. I mean, there's a music track that explains a bit the background of the high dives, and that we're going to see some of the best high divers in the world, of course. And at the end, on a specific music cue, I mean, each of the divers will jump, and we try to mix out like we're going to go by example, like a flying back. So somebody leaves backward, and the other one's going to go backward with more flips. And we do also handstand. That's also very impressive. And sometimes we do duo or trio. Many people at the same time.
I was pretty impressed because I just jumped off the Mountain Bay, the new. It's like 25
so
feet.
You get a bit of
well, I got up there and I was like, whoa! Couldn't imagine 60 feet.
Exactly. It's about 3 times.
3 times
yeah.
that. Goodness.
Yeah.
Well, listen, congratulations. It's something you have to see, right? And it's great because it's right here as you're walking in. People gather, and I know it's. For you guys to have people around cheering you on
Absolutely.
is pretty valuable.
And for us to be able to dive in such an amazing place,
yeah,
it's a pleasure. You're diving from a mountain with the falls, you know, where we don't have that chance to be able to do it some other places. So.
Have a great summer.
Thank you.
Victoria High Divers are back because Canada's Wonderland is back. Reservations, you need it.